one last time. Unemployment update, really big news. Everybody needs to tune in and listen to this. Just some things that are going to affect every household that has somebody unemployed. Kevin Burt of the Department of Workforce Services did a Facebook Live today, did a live event and updated us on the jobless claims for the last couple of weeks. But more importantly, he came down with some really strong language about what's going to happen next in the state of Utah. He mentioned that, doesn't matter what's going on at the federal level with the CARES Act, whether that's going to get extended or have a reduced amount or go away completely. That right there doesn't really matter. What matters is the state of Utah is going to hold to the 26-week unemployment, where once you've claimed a total of 26 weeks of unemployment, you can't get any more. So if you don't have that $600 a week from the CARES Act, and then you run out of your 26 weeks of unemployment, you're not getting anything. He also mentioned that we're approaching our 21st week. So many of you that unfortunately were laid off at the beginning of this, you've already had 20 weeks of unemployment, and now you're on your 21st week. You have essentially 5 weeks left of unemployment benefits from the state of Utah, and then they're gone, and you don't get to just have another 26 weeks after you've used up the 26 weeks. That takes another year of work in the workforce to earn that. In addition to this, August 16th, if you're still unemployed, you will be required to apply to at least 4 jobs per week. You're going to have to show proof that you had 4 job contacts. Which means, again, you have to be actively pursuing a job, filling out applications, interviewing, and it's going to be just difficult to stay unemployed. And not to mention, you only get 26 weeks of state unemployment, and then it's gone, it's up. So I put the link below in the video. Definitely check it out. This affects everybody that's unemployed. Now, the other thing was gig workers. So if you're doing Lyft or Uber or DoorDash and different things like that, or you're an I-9 employee, for the first time you were able to get unemployment from the state of Utah. This was part of the pandemic unemployment assistance for gig workers, and they're going to add 9 questions, that they don't have right now that they have you answer and have a detailed answer. These 9 questions are really going to try to dig in to see if you're actually still unemployed due to COVID-19, that you can't go to work, you can't do your own I-9 work or be a gig worker because of COVID-19. You're going to have to answer these questions in detail. And basically, they're just going to make sure that you truly cannot do your gig because of COVID-19, which that's going to be more challenging to answer those 9 questions as the weeks go by, since the state is not on a lockdown and businesses are open back up. So this is really big, guys. This is big news. This means a lot of you have 5 to 6 weeks left of unemployment from the state, and then it's up. That means you're going to have in a month from now, even right now, we're seeing it here at Elwood, but definitely a month from now, you're going to see just a flood of people in the market looking for jobs, and there just won't be enough jobs. I've been saying this for 2 months now, that if you're worried about your unemployment running up, the CARES Act running up, if you're worried about not being able to find a job when you're ready to get back into the market, that you need to start navigating that return to work right now, because everyone else is going to be hitting the market, and it's just going to be super challenging to find a job. Luckily, I've got good news for you. We still have quite a few openings here at Elwood. We can help you navigate your return back to the workplace. We will answer all of your questions concerning safety and PPE and what our clients are doing to keep COVID-19 out of the facility. We'll walk you through step by step. And we've got a lot of great paying jobs. You've already lost $2,400 a month with the CARES Act, that $600 a week. Can you afford to lose another $200 to $400 a month with your state unemployment once it runs up? Probably not. And so let's help you replace that $2,400 a month that you were getting from the CARES Act. We have positions starting out at $14 an hour. That's $2,300 a month right there. And with overtime, and we have other positions that pay more, you can be well ahead. You can get back to life as normal when it comes to your financial security. So what jobs do we have? Real quick, we've got full-time and part-time positions. Autoleave, we've got multiple positions at every facility through northern Utah. These are days, swings, and graves. Of course, the graves and swing shifts, that's where we need the most help. So if you want to get back into the workplace and maximize on that income, and you've normally worked days, come try out a swing shift or a grave shift and just get your foot in the door, get started, and then you can make that change down the road. But you've got to be flexible. These jobs are not going to be here a month from now. I've been saying this. We've had 3 cycles of large groups of jobs coming open the last 4 months. And this is the last cycle. This is the last wave of openings before you're not going to see a 200 openings at any facility. You're going to see 2 or 0, mostly 0. So Autoleave hiring across every facility, Brigham City, Ogden, several facilities in Ogden. We're also hiring at ES Quality. It's quality control and inspecting inside of Autoleave. These we are looking for people on graves. We can start immediately. That pays $12.96 an hour. Attention to detail. It's not very manually intensive. Manual intensive. It's just attention to detail, being able to be on your feet for 8 hours at a time. We have some great positions over at Fresenius that pay $14 to $15 an hour. All shifts available, and we're also looking for forklift operators. Then we have several openings at Nutraceutical, a lot of positions on graves. I'm telling you, if you're willing to work a grave shift, you're going to make some great money. We have some extra incentives for those of you working on the grave shift. Sorry, my daughter's sitting there pounding on the door crying. Working from home this week, and that's part of the process at Autoleave. Autoleave as well. But at Elwood, you can go through the entire hiring process, 95% of it from the convenience of your home and the convenience of your kids crying and kicking at the door because he locked it and they want in. We have some great positions at CSM Bakery. If you love the smell of cheesecake frosting and red velvet cake frosting and baked cookies, this is the place for you. It is a very manual intensive job and very physical, but oh man, that cheesecake frosting, Cinnabon frosting, you cannot beat it, but you get to make it. And then some positions over at ReaderLink, book distribution company. If you love books, if you love a job that's just, you get to really have that attention to detail and do the same thing day in and day out, something that you can be proud of. Not physically demanding, but attention to detail. Great entry-level position, and accepting, pretty much, entry-level. Anybody that's, if you don't have any experience, this is where you can get your start in shipping, receiving, and production. Alphea, also known as American Nutrition, we have several openings there. Great pay, anywhere between $13 and even $17 an hour. Forklift drivers, machine operators, and general labor. Check it out. And then we have some production needs in metals production in Layton and the Freeport Center, as well as plastics manufacturing and housekeeping. We have some positions open up at Kroger in Layton, some high-paying positions, $13.50 an hour plus. And then we have some new openings over in Logan with Pepperidge Farm. So check it out. We want to help you land a job. We want you to return to the workforce safely. We're going to help you navigate that. We're going to answer all of your questions. It's going to be client specific. We want to make sure that you're comfortable returning to work. We want to help you make up for that loss of income. You've got to act now. I've been saying this for a couple months. It's going to get really challenging out there for everybody, and you want to be financially secure. You don't want that to be one of your challenges in the next month or two, heading into the rest of this year. All of us are going to have challenges with this pandemic, and let's not have it be a financial challenge for you and your family. We care about you and your family. We want you to be proud of the work that you do and be proud of the income that you make. So check us out at elwoodjobs.com, and we will get you back to work safely and help you with your new financial situation that's looming with the state unemployment as well as the CARES Act. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate your time. Have a wonderful Thursday. Let's get you a job tomorrow on Friday. Let you start on Monday, and we'll see you soon. Thank you.